So yesterday I went shopping. What do you call the person that helps you shop? Are they just a retail worker? You know, they're like getting you shit and whatever. The sales associate. Okay, the sales associate. So I'm shopping at this store. It's a pretty nice, like, bougie store. Yeah. And this sales associate is like a very clean, well put together, honestly, like, handsome guy. Okay. So I don't know if anyone's gonna know what I mean, but sometimes guys scare me because I feel like if I talk to them too much. Listen, I'm not even saying this is like an egotistical thing, but it's like all of us, like, I feel like you're gonna think I'm interested in you if I speak more than 3 words. Which obviously is not the case for all guys, but that's why, you know, I keep the speaking to a minimum. Anyways. So, you know, I'm like, I want to try this coat. I want to try that coat. I want to try this. I want to try that. Talking, all good, whatever. I finally pick out all the stuff that I want to buy. And while he's ringing me up, I'm not gonna lie, the process is taking a hot minute. So he's talking to me about a bunch of stuff. He's like, oh, like, are you from LA? Do you live here? Blah, blah, blah. And then he says, what do you like to do for fun? Which is such a weird fucking question. Like, what do people ever say? So I was like, well, you know, I game. I like to read. I like to hang out with friends. I do a bit of pottery. Like the usual, right? The usual. No, I could tell he had no idea who I was. Also because he was like, you like to game? Like, he probably barely has played a game in his life. But anyways, so he's like, oh, you like to game? Oh, what kind of books do you like to read? Blah, 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 blah. Right? At the end of the interaction, he's getting my name for the bill. And he's like, oh, what's your last name? And I said, Anys. He looks me dead in the eye and he goes, anus. And when I tell you, my jaw dropped, like, I was in shock. It was like he didn't even try to pronounce it like properly or decently whatsoever. And also, he had the most blank look in his face. Anus. Like, he was telling me that that's my last name. And I'm like, no, like, it's a Y. And this dude, like, he looks like a model. I'm like, why are you even a sales associate? Like, you could just go fucking model. And he's just looking at me like that. Anus. I can't even, like, also because it's just like a private part of your body. You never hear that word out loud. So he's funny and handsome. I don't think it was a joke. I really don't. And so I turned to him. No, like, Anis. He's not laughing. He's not. He just looks down. I couldn't tell if I just got pranked or what. Like, what the actual fuck? Anyways, it freaked me out. Maybe he thought that I was pranking him, but it's like, no, that's just my actual last name. And then when he handed me my bags, he was like, what are you doing this weekend? I was like, sir, after you just sternly said the word anus to me, what am I supposed to do? What? I can't. And guys, you know, 26 years of living, I've never had someone try to pronounce my last name like that. You know, most people will go out of their way to not make it sound like that. But he just went for it. He really just went for it. Frightening. Not gonna lie, he just like me for real. No way. No one does that. Should have told him you are married and it's actually Mrs. Anus. Facts. When you're free. Traumatizing Riz. Well said. Traumatizing